we've done a video recently where we were ranking some awful bad Funko Pops. And why are you doing hand sign? Are you Naruto?
Yeah, I'm doing ranking no jutsu.
You're about to do some ranking no jutsu because I'm gonna.
I don't like that.
Number 1, this is Baskerville.
Maybe my more literary friends will understand this. What the fuck is the Hound of Baskerville? What's the whole point there? What is that? Isn't it? It's from like a book, right?
Yeah, the Hounds of Baskerville. It's a fucking Sherlock Holmes novel.
Why are they like? What are the hounds? What do they do?
What do you mean? What are the hounds? Go read the book. Hold on.
No, that's why I was asking.
Right now, you're gonna go read the book right now, and then you're gonna come back. It doesn't matter. His name's Baskerville. He's not related to Sherlock Holmes at all. It's a reference.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, is it a reference where he means anything? I don't know anything about Baskerville.
I'm a fake Baskerville fan, honestly.
Do you like this guy? I think that it's.
I just said I don't know anything about him. And you're like, do you like this guy? Do you think he's cool?
Well, you're gonna compare him to someone else that you don't know. So do you like him? Here, I'm gonna speak for you. Hi, I'm Devon.
I like your Devon, 2 kids in trench coat Devon voice.
Hi, I'm Devon. I would like 2 tickets to the rated R movie.
Hi, I'm Devon. I just got back from my job at the work factory. I would like to buy 3 alcohol, please. 1 for me, my wife, and my not friend in trench coat, myself. I drink 2 alcohols.
Bartender, get me 2 beer on the house.
I think I'm gonna shoot myself.
Bartender, can I get 2 alcohol on the rocks, please? You know what that means, and I do too. I've had a long day of work at the job factory, and I think that a little bit of alcohols would calm me down.
Wow, Devon, do you like that Baskerville is out here as a Muppet guy, and he's looking at a real dog picture? Isn't that so fun?
I didn't like Baskerville before, but now that Devon from the job factory told me, I think I like Baskerville.
Bartender, 1 Baskerville, please.
Hey, what's your Baskerville rating? Give him 1 out of 10 Baskervilles.
Baskerville's got to be 1 Baskerville because I only see 1 Baskerville, but I like Baskerville. Baskerville's nice. I like that Baskerville has a dog picture.
Okay, you like his dog picture?
Oh, it's got a dog picture.
All right. Let's compare Baskerville to something else. What do you think about Baskerville in relation to Afghan Hound?
I like Afghan Hound. It's scary.
What's scary?
I don't like how droopy his nose is.
That's just how Afghan Hounds look.
Eyes.
I do like his eyes. I like that Baskerville had flat eyes, and Afghan Hound has 3D eyes.
Afghan Hound looks like it's like in some perpetual state of fear.
Afghan Hound looks like he's undergone the like opposite inbreeding that all the like bully breeders have done, where instead of being like squished into like a smaller state, he's been like horrifyingly like lengthened out.
They're making them like taller and longer instead of shorter and like squished.
This guy's -2 pimpy, -2 baby.
Yeah, this guy's fucking like 3
divided
times
by 14 Grinch.
So who do we feel is more bimpy and who's more bape here?
His name is not
His name is Pimpy.
I think that Afghan Hound is papier, and I think that Baskerville is bimpier. I don't think I need to defend that.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I think I like Baskerville more. I feel like he's sharper. He's like physically and also like mentally.
Mentally, he's got like that Sherlock Holmes.
He's got that 2 Doritos kind of jaw, where they're 2 triangles and they just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like 2 Doritos.
I think if he made a sound, it would be nice.
That's the Baskerville sound.
All right, so
that's the sound of Baskerville.
I'm imagining Baskerville's moving on.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you know it.
Our tournament here, as you've probably guessed, I got a bunch of Muppets. You can read their names. All of them are kind of weird guys and obscure guys. So basically, you're gonna decide who lives and who gets out of obscurity.
I love deciding who lives.
I don't like seeing that one of them has the last name Hogthrob. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
But yeah, so basically we're already friends with people from Quantico, so we'll be friends with people from Disney now. This is Zandra.
Ah, oh my god.
I'm confused because Zandra doesn't look like an inbred dog, so...
I'm gonna disagree with you there, Kay. I think that Zandra looks the most like an inbred dog of any of
Oh yeah,
us who looked at.
no, these two don't got breathing problems. She does.
Zandra looks like if Sacha Baron Cohen was a girl, this is a character you would play.
What do you mean?
She's
if?
kind of serving Jeff the Killer cunt, I think. She's kind of like Jeff the Cunter, you know what I mean?
You guys are being so mean to Zandra. You haven't even seen who she's fighting.
Why is...
She's
her
kind of
pants
serving SCP
backwards?
cunt right now, you know what I mean? Like cunt.exe.
What?
I don't know what you mean, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
She's serving Fortnite.exe.
Okay, tell me who's serving more cunt, Zandra or Ghost of Christmas Past?
That
is the scariest
It's so scary, but like
fucking
in
Muppet
a way
I've
that
ever
would...
seen in my life.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would stop being greedy if I saw it.
I would... If I could stop the urge to kill myself upon seeing that in real life, I would definitely never sin again.
I would be a saint.
That's good. That's a good sign. Sinning is
I would
bad.
become the most trad-cath person you've ever seen in your life if I saw Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah,
Just
So
you know,
Zandra, you wouldn't become Tradcath?
Zandra is like a fucking escaped from the lab science experiment. Ghost of Christmas Past is like an escape from an SCP facility science experiment.
this is Escape from Heaven.
So, she's escaped from heaven, but is she gonna escape from this bracket now? Who are you feeling? Zandra or Ghosty?
I think Zandra, despite the fact that she's evolved to survive car crashes, is nowhere near as scary as the Ghost of Christmas Past. So
Yeah.
I'm voting for Ghost of Christmas
We're voting
Past.
for the scariest thing.
Let's go, Ghosty! Next up, this might be one of my favorite categories. If I didn't seed these ones, this might have been the final. Yorick?
Well, you know him, you love him,
You love
the
it.
best fucking dude in the world. You put specifically original Yorick on there.
Should have said old Yorick.
Old Yorick is beautiful. He just shows up, he eats shit, he leaves. That's his only personality trait. He eats shit. That's it.
There's a lot of these guys that their whole thing is just that they eat things, but I think that he's kind of the funniest just because he just looks like fucking like nothing.
He doesn't have a body to like do anything. He just where do the things that he eats go?
All right, so who could beat Yorick? Who could literally beat Yorick? It's fucking New York.
New York
City,
City,
New York, baby. Let's fucking go.
Now, on the one hand, I love old York, but New York is serving Skeletor cunt, and I think that might be a big plus. Also, the name New York is kind of, I mean, it's New York fucking city. Like,
It's New
come
York
on.
fucking city. If you pan down, he's got like a black puffer jacket on.
Yeah. Alas.
Fellas, where's your coat at? How much gabagool do you think New York
He's
is
got
eating?
so much fucking gabagool.
You
He's got
see
so
that
much fucking pizza.
A jar mouth. That's just there for gabagool. That's for you to fucking insert
Yeah,
the
you have to
gabagool.
get some spoon feed him gabagool.
Like New Yorkers like have to make a daily sacrifice to their fucking New York. Like they have a New York at home and they gotta feed it gabagool every day or it kills them.
And his appetite is only growing. Every day they have to sacrifice more. 20 years ago it was like, oh, you gotta go put a little fucking slice or two of the gabagool into New York. Now he's asking for pound after pound.
Now he wants the fucking cannoli.
The
By
gabagool
2030,
factories
it's
are
gonna be a whole
insane.
2 dozen cannoli, 5 pounds of gabagool, the greasiest pizza you've ever seen in your life. And he'll still be hungry. Thank you, Mona.
If you give him deep dish, he'll like kill you.
If you give him deep dish, he consumes you instead. And you get sent to the eternal plane of torment that all the gabagools get sent to.
He's that guy that doesn't think that fucking Chicago style pizza is like actual pizza.
He doesn't think that
Basically fucking
Chicago is an
lasagna.
actual city.
He's never.
He doesn't think
looked
that
at one.
Chicago's real.
I mean, he don't got a body, so. So are you feeling a last old York, or are you feeling New York City?
New York fucking city, baby.
I feel like I'm feeling New York fucking city. They got this man propped outside of the Times Square Olive Garden. Like, he's ready.
Check. We got Nightmare versus
I don't love that the next one is just named Nightmare. All of these are nightmares to me.
Never.
It's a nightmare.
Oh my god!
I like that he's kind of like doing like a cute like hand motion.
Yeah, very, very Genki.
Genki.
Very Sugoi.
This is like, I genuinely don't know if I believe that this one is a Muppet and not one you lifted from like an SCP post. Like this was on TV. Like children were watching Nightmare and not killing themselves or killing each other. Like they just
this is from like a creepypasta, like the Russian evil experiment.
The Russian evil experiment is so stupid.
Let me stop you here before we move on. Not all Muppet content is made for children. And that's very important to some of these. Some of this content.
So this is the scary survival horror Muppet fucking one?
Yeah. You have a problem?
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Oh yeah, some of these are also from commercials. I don't remember where Nightmare from. But yeah, so gut check, you guys feel really good about Nightmare, and that Nightmare's probably going to move on, but let's see whatever loser he's going to go up against.
He premiered on the Mike Douglas Show in 1966. Also appeared in a Federal Housing Administration commercial.
Financing a new home can be a nightmare.
Let's go.
Why?
Federal housing is kind of a nightmare.
This screenshot is from the Federal Housing commercial.
Do you know what else is a nightmare? Moominshans.
Moominshans.
So Moominshans are kind of just guys. They're kind of a thing that exists outside of Muppets, but I kind of feel remiss to not include Moominshans, mostly because we're taking something out of obscurity, and I would love to take Moominshans out of obscurity, because look at these motherfuckers.
Yeah, Moominshans means mummery. They're just mimes. They're fucking...
No, they literally are mimes. They come out there with different faces. These guys appeared on Sesame Street.
I really like Nightmare, but these guys are kind of sick.
They kind of got a vibe, but Nightmare also kind of got a vibe.
The vibe of Nightmare is something, all right. Could you not, like... Could you warn me next time you go back to that slide?
Nightmare's journey is similar to my own.
Hey, you want a jump scare? But yeah, how you feeling about Moominshans compared to Nightmare?
This is hard. I like Moominshans. I don't feel like I've gotten a lot of like time to love them, to learn to love them. And I feel like Nightmare is just immediately more reprehensible and terrifying to me.
Nightmare's lived in my mind my entire life.
What?
I think I've genuinely had sleep paralysis time that is like he's been in that. doing that exact pose.
You're doing this Genki pose.
Yeah.
He's so anime.
It's so funny because he would be so much more intimidating if he wasn't like doing like the arms in, you know what I mean?
Alright, you feel...
If he was in a gacha game, I would roll for him.
I would spend
wail for Nightmare.
$6,000 to get Nightmare in like Wuthering Waves or whatever.
I got a +10 Nightmare. Anyways, you feeling Nightmare or you feeling Movie?
Yeah. I'm
like
feeling Nightmare.
Feeling a little Genki today. Let's fucking go.
He's kind of kawaii. So. Sam and Sam Baby is fucking terrifying.
It's Sam Fisher.
Alright, so you got Sam.
Oh my god.
I don't
Sam
like
Fisher from Splinter Cell.
He looks like evil Wallace.
I
don't know.
He's serving what?
Bill Cosby.
No.
You shouldn't be serving that.
Bill Cosby's nowhere near here.
I
just realized he has like
the head shape and the ears.
Yeah, the neck is like the creepiest part.
Oh, I don't like the neck at all.
It's too
he looks like
furry.
He's like shaved Fozzie Bear.
I don't love Sam. Who's Sam up against?
Sam is gonna... You're just saying that because you want Sam off the screen.
Yes, please.
Sam is fighting Sam.
Sam Baby is pretty awesome, honestly.
Sam Baby is way fucking better because this like little fuck. This looks like if you made Hasbulla into a Muppet. You know what I mean? Like I want to put him in the blender so bad. Those two sentences have no correlation at all.
Sam Baby looks like he'd tell you about his favorite Pokemon and like challenge you to a duel, and you'd like beat him.
His favorite Pokemon's definitely Wartortle. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a Wartortle. He canceled the fucking Blastoise.
Yeah, he was like I like Wartortle better.
Wartortle is actually way stronger than Charmeleon.
Actually, Wartortle's EV are actually way better than Blastoise's.
I EV trained my Wartortle, my Woitoidle.
My Woitoidle. He says
it exactly that way. Yeah, I think Sam could beat anything in this bracket. That's
I literally have the strongest Void Toy doll.
So Sam, ironically, Sam the adult is definitely more famous than all the rest of them here in this bracket.
Yeah.
But I think that Sam the baby's like really funny, to be honest.
That baby's way better.
Yeah.
That's like what the fuck, infinitely
They need
better.
to shoot him with the baby ray.
Yeah, wait, why did his skin turn brown? Did he just like...
No, it's
No,
not
he's
that
always
sad.
blue.
Is it...
He's always blue. What do you mean?
No,
he's-
I'm saying... So these are different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam is all the way back here in Africa.
Oh, that... Well, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, so there's adult Sam. His whole thing is that
There's
he
Uncle
loves
Sam.
America. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's why he's named that.
No, I realize this now. That's...
Yeah, so
No,
eventually he'll grow up to be like a January 6th insurrectionist, but right now...
I'm literally gonna join the Navy Team SEAL Team 6. I'm literally gonna kill Osama bin
My
Laden.
mom literally said I can go and take Nancy Pelosi's laptop if I want. She literally said I'm allowed to.
So,
My school guidance counselor literally said I'm not allowed to wave to school anymore because I bit a kid, but actually, I'm going to go to Capitol Building someday and I'm going to take stuff from there.
so I don't know if that's a knock for you guys against Sam Baby, but I mean, I don't know.
It's
Sam.
a plus for me.
Yeah, what the fuck could you possibly mean? Is that a knock against a Sam baby?
Okay. So,
January 6th insurrectionist makes him my favorite person in this bracket.
all right. So
Just
I
like real one.
so I
We
take
got
it
the
Sam
bear.
Baby's moving on.
You know it. You fucking know it. Sam baby would have gotten Ashley Babbage. Okay, we got the Berenstain Bears next. Really excited about that.
Three Bears! Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Look at
I
these
like them.
motherfuckers.
I'm kind of feeling like maybe their
They're
name is
eating.
different in my universe, though.
Yeah, I like them. The baby one looks so fucked up.
It's so
In a good way.
good.
Yeah, the baby
and-
one looks like melted.
In my universe, they died in prison.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
three bears, all three of them are going to be fighting Beautiful Day Monster.
I kind of love Beautiful Day Monster.
Beautiful Day Monster looks like a mold monster.
He looks
He's
like a
kinda
used
got the-
towel.
No, Beautiful Day Monster looks like what happens. It's middle school, and someone's like, "Hey, did you know if you go on Google Images and you look up blue waffle, that's just what shows up."
I hate that. You're making me not like Beautiful Day Monster.
I think Beautiful Day Monster's fucking awesome, and that's part of why.
Yeah, but how?
I like
how
the three bears better.
I just, I like Beautiful Day Monster's like texture. I like how
yeah,
Yeah, but the-
you wouldn't
I
Three
show
like
bears
him.
wouldn't appear if you googled blue waffle.
Beautiful
Hmm.
Day Monster, he's kind of like out there. The only problem with the Three Bears is if you look up Three Bears Muppets, you'll see like 4 different versions of the Three Bears Muppets.
I
think
miss the old three bears.
What do you mean old? In my universe, there's only one variation of the Three Bears, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's straight from the Go Three Bears.
In my universe, the Three Bears sung that song instead of Kanye.
In my universe, the three bears weren't anti-Semitic.
What are we gonna choose here, Bearsis or Beautiful Day Monster? I like both of these honestly. So
I just like Beautiful Day Monster's texture. He looks like a mop. He looks like
He's definitely a
you could
mop.
just take him and like wipe the floor with him, and nothing would change. Like that, he would just
Yeah.
be used to that.
He looks like you go to like a Motel 6 and that's the towel they give you.
I got a question, and it might affect like how you vote in this. Is
Yeah.
his like little thing there? Is it a bill or is that a nose?
I think he's got some kind of like inbreeding going on where that's both. Like the bottom half is like a jaw and the top half is like a beak. You know what I mean? Like there's some fucked up shit going on. I also think the Beautiful Day Monster is like evolutionarily advantaged to live in insulation foam. I feel like he's just
I
like
hate
got
that.
I feel like he's got an immunity to asbestos. So he just kind of like
Yeah.
lives it. You know, there's
Eats
like
asbestos.
yeah, there's like those creatures that it's like these like organisms are evolved to live in like lava at like hundreds of degrees Celsius. He's evolved to live in asbestos.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for him now about the asbestos thing.
I love Beautiful Day
You were
Monster.
like so incommitted with Beautiful Day Monster, and then you heard that he like eats asbestos, and you're like, "This is it."
Well, I mean, I would have voted for the three bears if they ate asbestos.
And I still will. If they eat asbestos, I will vote for the Three Bears. That's my only stipulation.
They need to show up on camera eating asbestos.
Yeah.
God.
Hey guys, take the Muppets challenge here.
Take the Muppets challenge, TikTok.
What's up, YouTube watchers? We're releasing the new Muppets challenge. If you eat a bucket of asbestos, then send in a video. We'll send you.
Hey TikTokers, do you ever see that weird fabric in your walls? Eat that for our challenge.
You guys are fucking making me like Beautiful Day Monster less, but he is already
I love
won.
him so much.
So it's fine. Next up, we got, I think that this might be the category that the two of you like the least.
Yeah.
Spider!
Which one is Spider?
Spider is the one to the right, but I think that Jim Parsons, or I think that old Sheldon on the left there plays Spider.
This is youngest Sheldon. This is how
Everyone's
Sheldon
like-
looked when he came out of the womb.
Everyone's like, what happened to young Sheldon? He's right there. He turned into a spider at the
He
very end.
metamorphized.
This is the middle stage evolution. This is the war turtle of fucking Sheldon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pressing B.
I hate this image more than any Muppets image I've ever seen. Can you go back to Nightmare? I don't even want to like.
Interesting
that's
coincidence, because I like this one way more than any Muppets picture I've ever seen.
This like, I hate Spider. And honestly, if Jim Parsons wasn't in this photo, like if you just edited him out of it completely, I would have been like, this is a boring Muppet.
I mean, there's a
you think-
potential that I could press the arrow key and the next one be worse.
No.
I think that is a
No.
possibility.
This is Leon.
Speaking of Bill Cosby,
Yeah, you said that. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, he's he sure is in here. So there was an episode of the Cosby Show. He has a nightmare, and this is his nightmare. It's Leon.
I would like to say something positive about Leon. He's Bill Cosby's nightmare, and is looking at him like he wants to kill him.
That is true.
Like he is looking at him like he's gonna like
Strangle that
hunt him
fucking guy.
down.
It's kind of true. Like Spider's out here with what's it, old Sheldon.
Spider
like,
is friends with Sheldon. Honestly, there's
guy's
a
making his
sexual
life
tension in that
worse.
image. This is a violent tension. This is like
Yeah.
Leon is doing whatever he can to not like tear him apart on camera.
Spider's gay, but Leon's a vigilante.
You know how people will post two characters in a fandom and be like, "Do you think they had sex?" That's framed exactly like one of those images where the Leon one, like Leon is like what we're gonna see in a couple years. Like this was the last photo of Leon and Bill Cosby together before Bill Cosby was torn apart in a fucking fit of rage by Leon. I love Leon.
Deserves. I love Leon.
I love Leon.
So I'm imagining Leon's moving on.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Rest in peace to fucking Spider. I thought that you were gonna have
Yeah.
a harder time deciding that.
Someone should put that guy in prison. Like, come on.
Yeah, someone should put that guy in the grave. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that should be in the grave, next up, we got two-headed monster. Actually, never mind. I changed my mind. This guy's cute.
Yeah.
I want a King Solomon, this piece of shit, so bad. I don't like the body at all.
I like it. I think that I like it for the same reasons that you liked Beautiful Day Monster. Also, I like how their hair and goatees like switch between the two of them.
I hate their facial hair.
I really hate the goatee. The goatee is the worst bit.
Yeah.
You know, the Amish beard on the right, it sucks, but the fucking goatee, the like Tenacious D Pick of Destiny ass goatee, like fucking sucks.
That's ironic because I really like the one on the right. Like if I could cut these two in half, like
He
the one on
looks
the right.
Amish.
You have a problem with the Amish people? What if there's Amish people
What if they
watching
watch this video?
All right, okay, so we have these Amish.
Listen, Amish people don't like gambling, so I can't get along with them.
Yeah, and they're living in paradise.
We have these Amish brothers here. Who could they possibly be fighting?
Hmm.
Aristotle.
This is
I
one
like
of the best.
Aristotle.
He's so.
This is
This
how
is
I
the-
feel like 90% of every day.
This also is like the smartest looking Muppet you've put on this fucking screen. Like he's studying.
Yeah,
He's like watching a lecture right
His
now.
ass is studying.
it's
his ass
ironic
is
that
studying.
they named him Aristotle because he like looks so smart somehow. I don't know how they did it. Just the way that he's like looking there, like
He's
He
just
is
he's
so
present.
erudite.
He's alert. He's erudite.
He knows the
probably.
piano.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's probably plays the piano. Yeah.
yeah.
I
I fuck with Aristotle honestly.
True.
I got no complaints. Aristotle's chill. Like I would smoke a joint with him.
Seems like to me like Aristotle's moving on there.
Aristotle's
Yeah,
just
Aristotle's
awesome.
got
I'll
a.
fuck with him.
I love him.
Next, we got Flute Snatcher.
He's always
That
snatching the
sounds
damn
like a
flutes.
homophobic slur.
No, look at
That's
him.
like an old-timey, like,
look at him.
fucking-
He's got flutes. He stole those flutes. Like
I kind of love him.
He's like a cereal mascot. Okay.
I can't process his body
Like
at
a
all.
Hamburglar.
This image is not helping me figure out what his body looks like.
You don't need to
I
know.
did find
You don't need to know about
most-
his body. You need to know about his flutes. He wants them fucking flutes. He wants to snatch them.
He's a chaser.
Yeah, he's interesting.
You like him? You fuck with Flute Snatcher?
I kind of love Flute Snatcher. I like that he looks like
Yeah.
Like, he is the most like oily jewel thief kind of. He's got like an oily charisma to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
like a mole.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like he would fit perfectly as into like a payday game.
that's good. Do you think he's gonna shoot up the next guy?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna play Crime Boss Rocket City.
Yeah, let's go. He's
Crime
got
Boss
the
Rocket
Crime
City,
Boss
let's
Rocket City
go.
swag.
Sponsor the video, Crime
Sponsor
Boss
the
Rocket
stream.
City.
Hey everyone.
Play now and get
Sponsor
a
of the stream,
rock-killion
Crime Boss
dollars.
Rocket City.
A heisting video game
heisting
that's
video
not
game.
Payday 2.
The Flute Snatcher is fighting New Zealand.
I don't like him.
I hate him. I hate him so much. He looks so uncomfortable.
To be honest, I think that New Zealand might honestly be like the most famous guy on this list besides Baby Sam. I love that he has a cherry tomato for a nose. Like, what the fuck?
I want to behead him. I
Yeah,
feel like
I hate
that's
his
the only
hair.
thing that like would satiate my bloodlust for New Zealand.
Right. So you guys are gonna
He looks like
probably-
that. He looks like that billboard of the lawyer with the like fucked up haircut.
Also, I just noticed that his mustache is like uneven. Like this guy's all shaved
Yeah.
and fucked up.
Yeah, he looks like all of his facial hair is like fake. He looks like a fucked up like hitman disguise.
Agent 47, you need to kill Miss Piggy with a fucking fish.
Yeah, this is literally one of the Hitman challenges.
So it's gotta be Lou moving on, right? It's gotta be Lou.
No, I like the fucking oily charisma that Flute Snatcher had. Like Flute Snatcher would like
Yeah, he's an oily
greasy.
fuck.
He like
Greasy little piece of shit.
he's like slippery, you know?
Well, he just slipped into the next spot. I almost hit New Zealand on
Yeah, I
accident.
know.
Alright, so next up, we got
Let's see, fucking
Telemonster.
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 Actually, I don't like him. I was like so
Yeah.
excited because the name is awesome, but this is such a lackluster piece of shit fucking Muppet.
he's part of the Triangle Club.
I want to see him in the Hydraulic Press Club. I want to like see this
Telemonster-
man compressed.
He looks like he's like this is what an AI would generate if you just said like generate me a Muppet.
Yes, this
It's
is not a
so
real Muppet.
plain.
You're lying to
Hey,
us.
you know, I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, there is a lot of disinformation out there now. These motherfuckers like are out here fucking like putting so much AI art out there, and
AI generate me baby Sam.
there was so much AI Muppet shit.
What is it called? Midjourney. Show me Baby Sam at the January 6th insurrection.
But yeah, this guy's very real. He was a regular character in Sesame Street.
He's just got bad vibes. He looks like
Yeah.
really. He looks like he'd be mean to you in a really like confusing
in a
way.
confusing way.
He looks
Like-
like a Muppet version of like Homer Simpson when they like fuck up his writing and make him really evil.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't like him. I just don't like his vibes. Fuck you, Telemonster.
Yeah.
Alright, so Telly, you can go ahead and beat your opponent. Wilkins and Wilkins.
I love the.
I fucking love them. What am I supposed to do? Not like them? Those are the coolest two fucking Muppets ever.
These guys rule. We got fucking Proto Kermit on the right. He just blows the
I-
other guy up there and kills the fuck out of him.
I love these two. I think I've seen them on like Tumblr or something before.
This is the first image I looked up. I saw when I looked up Wilkins Coffee. They have like a frog and toad kind of vibe.
They are, except they don't love each other. The one on the right
Yeah.
wants to kill him.
It's like
No,
5
they-
versus 5, but they're
They do love
Yeah.
each other. They're just yeah.
The one on the left just doesn't fucking drink Wilkins coffee like a fucking stupid idiot.
Yeah, they're like an old gay married couple.
the most tragic part about love is when the other one doesn't drink Wilkins coffee and it's a stupid fucking dumb.
True. R/relationships. My bitch wife won't drink Wilkins coffee.
Should I shoot her in the head?
Should I shoot her in the fucking head for not drinking Wilkins coffee? There's like 400 comments and they all say yes, yes,
You are not
yes.
the asshole.
Next up, we'll return to Wilkins in a second. We got Little Kitty Sparkles.
Oh, why is Little Kitty Sparkles all, like for a second was serving like a Hitler kind of look there? Like the mouth, I couldn't identify that the mouth was open, so I just saw a little black spot under the nose and the black hair, and I was like, uh-oh.
It looks like it has a receding hairline.
Yeah.
It's like clearly supposed to be like a young cat, but like because of that, it looks like so much older.
The receding hairline and like the collar make me. It feels like somebody they'd see on like The Sopranos.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Little Kitty Sparkles. I think he's funny.
Let's see what Little Kitty Sparkles up against, because I think he's kind of insane and awful, but like that's a good thing.
All right, so Little Kitty Sparkles is fighting Behemoth. Behemoth was later renamed Gene. You also might recall Gene from all the way back here at the beginning, where he was in Afghan.
He looks so much nicer here. What the fuck?
When they renamed him Gene, they made him nicer looking.
I don't like Behemoth. He looks like a pile of shit.
Okay, but do you like Gene though?
I don't like Gene. He looks like a pile of shit.
I think he looks like a chicken tender.
I think he looks like what comes out after you eat a bunch of chicken tenders.
He looks like if they did like a McDonald's like caveman character.
He looks like if they did a McDonald's like, here's the mascot for the bathroom.
God, I thought that you were gonna really like Behemoth, but it seems like
No, I don't like Behemoth at all. I think Little Kitty Sparkles has like just the most fucked up like little like that is not a cat. That looks like a possum pretending to be a cat.
he looks so happy. Like, look at that little face.
Yeah,
I don't know if
this is what
happy is
cats
the
look like in
emotion.
Hoboken.
We'll give it a Hoboken.
Yeah, we love New Jersey here.
Changing the Little Kitty
fucking
Sparkles
love.
is named a Hoboken. This might
Yeah.
actually be your least favorite category. So we got Denise.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she has like the modern like animated movie thing where they just like make a female version of one of the main characters as a love interest, except she's not even like based off of a male character.
For whatever reason, because of how the human qualities look at her, she looks cheaper. She looks cheaper than like even Little
Yeah,
Kitty
she Sparkles. Looks way like the eyes are awful. The eyes literally look like they've been edited onto her in this photo. I hate her so much.
Oh god, you're gonna love this next one then.
No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So Denise is fighting Spamela Hamderson. It's like he's so interesting because Spamela looks a lot more expensive to make than Denise. Denise looks cheap.
Yeah.
She looks real, like a real Muppet. It's that Denise looks like, again, like an AI generated like sexy Muppet.
Google, generate me a sexy Muppet right now, please.
Google, show me safe for work sexy Muppet. I'm still on the clock. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but
I don't like that word.
is she a tuck queen here? That's kind of what's going on.
What do you mean
You're
correcting me
insane.
you if you're wrong?
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, and that's why she's winning this round.
That's why she's winning this round.
Yeah, we
Shouts
love
out.
transgender people here.
Let's go, Spam.
That's true. That's true.
All right, so this is maybe my favorite one.
You know him. You love him. The
It's fucking
fucking
Lunch Encounter
the
Monster.
best Muppet
Yeah.
in the world. Ever. Fucking, I love Lunch Encounter Monster. The Lunch Encounter Monster scene where he's like, this guy is like pouring the glass of water for this lady at the cafe, and Lunch Encounter Monster just eats the fucking pitcher, the glass pitcher of water when she's not looking. Fucking banger.
I think that this guy has so much swag, so much charm. I don't know what it is. There's so much that like a comparable monster like Gene. Gene is like similar in an idea of like this is supposed to be like a scary-ish eating monster, but this guy's got so much more swag. Like look at him. Look at his head. Look at this where the wild things are, motherfucker.
Yeah. He's got the where the wild things are swag. He's just got so much more personality, and he looks more like a trash pile, and I think that helps him
For
out.
sure. Yeah,
Like,
he
he's
looks
got
like he
more-
actually came out of a dumpster.
Yeah, like I believe that he eats everything he can possibly get his hands on.
Yeah.
You could not AI generate Lunch Encounter Monster if you tried.
Please.
You could not.
Look at the top left corner of this picture where it just says mold.
Mold.
That's because that's what he needs. He's hungry. So what sad sack of shit is Lunch Encounter Monster gonna have to slaughter here? I'm giving him a task. He's gonna have to slaughter 7 people because this is the 7 deadly sins.
I hate these freaks.
I don't like them.
They're
Sex
not-
and violence. Let's go.
This is from the Muppets Sex and Violence, which was pitched as an idea of trying to get the Muppets like to an adult audience. Because Jim Henson had this problem of he was doing Sesame Street and really wanted to do some fucking adult content, so he had this idea to pitch this to like NBC.
So he made Denise.
So no, that was way after he died, but like yeah. So this was part of the pitch, and he had all the 7 deadly sins.
I hate all of them. I hate all of them for different reasons. I want to see each one of them like put into a hydraulic press one after the other, and I want the rest of them to have to watch while it happens.
Who's your favorite?
The green one.
I think that's
the
Envy.
green one. Envy's kind of sick. That's the only one that I have any attachment to. The rest of them, like the freak in the back there with his tongue out, Lust.
Yeah,
I want him to kill himself.
These guys are all just fodder for fucking lunch encounter monster. He would
eat all of those.
That's why I had to put him against 7 guys, because he was that hungry.
And he would still be hungry.
Yeah, all right. It's gonna be 7 guys when I get there.
All right, I'm imagining there's lunch encounter monster one. All right, so next up, African masks. In the middle there is Harry Belafonte. If you're wondering if I'm being unspecific because they have a different name, no, these guys are officially just named African masks. They don't have
That's probably the worst part about them.
They were only used in a single segment of the Muppet Show, and it was for a song that Harry Belafonte did. But the song is kind of important to Jim Henson. They apparently played this song in his funeral.
I'm back and forth on whether these are like racist or not. I feel like they're at least pretty reasonable depictions of African style masks, even though I'm sure that they're not like they're not attached to any culture or anything. But I also feel like the concept of making a bunch of generic African masks feels kind of weird.
Like, they probably didn't do like a bad job of it, but at like a base level, it's like
a little
kind of insensitive.
What are they going up against?
African masks. All 4 of them are fighting Chip.
You chose like one that I'm really like conflicted about and don't want to vote for against one I just want to die. Oh my god, he looks like the worst coworker you've ever had.
Yeah.
He looks like he's microwaving like the most disgusting thing in the fucking microwave at lunch every day, and it's making the whole office smell terrible.
He looks like he's gonna start smoking and being like, yeah, I started smoking so I got a smoke break. You're a fucking idiot for not smoking.
He also looks like he shows up like, you're like, hey man, what do you have for lunch? And he's like tells you about his food, and then he opens his like metal thermos and he's got just like raw milk. He's like a raw milk drinker, like non-pasteurized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who do you know out here drinking fucking raw unpasteurized milk?
You know those people in California.
He's got like a Dwight Schrute thing going on to me, which I think is the problem. Is he just looks like office freak who's also
this was
just
free
low-key.
Office, by the way.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
He's definitely on some like scam diet, like raw meat diet.
This guy out here watches like Liver King videos like every day. It's just like, this is how I get fit.
Yeah, maybe I'll start taking testosterone now.
I couldn't remember the name of the guy that plays Dwight, and I was gonna say River Phoenix, but no, it's Rainn Wilson.
This is definitely not River Phoenix.
No, I know. I was just the names River and Rain fucked me up.
This is more Rivers Cuomo than River Phoenix. What the fuck?
This is the most Rivers Cuomo Muppet we will ever see.
This guy does definitely listen to Weezer.
Yes, 100%. And didn't used to do it with headphones on, but then you complained, so he put headphones on. But the really shitty headphones he got on the last flight he took like 7 years ago, and so they just constantly leak like Weezer out of them. He's like the worst office mate you'll ever have.
So I imagine that Chip is moving on.
Yes, we're voting for whoever's scariest, and Chip's the scariest person.
Yes, I want to see him move on because I want to see him go up against anything else.
By the lunch
yes.
Yes.
This next one has a name that it can only be described as like Google Images search.
It's Link.
Google, show me Link Hogthrob.
So I'm sure that like having a name that sounds similar to Heartthrob probably made a lot of sense when he was made in like the 70s or whatever, but now his name's Hogthrob, and that don't work no more in 2024.
Yeah. Google, show me links to Hogthrob.
So Link Hogthrob was a very reused character in the Muppets canon, like back in like the 70s. Why is he holding
a pig, but he is a pig? Like that's
why I got this picture. That's why I got this picture. It's so
that's so uncomfortable.
It's like how Mickey Mouse owns a dog. It has that vibe.
Yeah. He looks like he.
You don't make your hog throb.
No, quite the opposite. He looks like he is like 6 months away from being convicted of some kind of heinous crime.
Well, you know who else is 6 months away from committing a heinous crime?
Me.
Lips.
You've just chosen the worst fucking things in the world to show us, huh? Because this one's really, really, I don't like him.
Ironically, I kind of fuck with Lips. I kind of think he's funny.
Yeah.
I like
Lips
his
is kinda
eyes. Like,
funny.
I think that he's got a cool
Yeah.
face.
He looks like he's in pain, like every day of his life.
He's like a Scottish fold. He has like really bad arthritis.
Yeah, and look at the. It's because they've like selectively bred his fingers to be way too long.
He's 3x pimpy, 4x baby.
He's fucking 5x lips, like fucking 24x like chip. I don't know.
Okay, but
We just cloned Lips.
Lips looks humble. He looks like not the happiest to be alive, but I look at Link Hogthrob and he just looks like fucking. He looks like a rich dude who's like fucking like obnoxious about it. Like I don't know. I don't fuck with Link.
Link.
Yeah.
Do you know about you know, like in the Resident Evil movie where they like show the one character getting cut into like a bunch of like cubes by the laser like the laser thing?
Yeah.
I want to see Link Hogthrob have that happen to him.
Yeah, turn him into fucking bacon bits.
Okay, so you want Lips to move on?
Begrudgingly, yes.
Let's go. I fuck with Lips.
Okay, we got something in Green Elmo, which I'm fucking scared
We got
about.
Mo Frackle.
Mo Frackle's pretty fun.
I fucking love Mo Frackle, actually.
He's kind of
That's-
fun. I like his look. He looks like so fucking deranged.
You know how
Yeah.
we've talked about fucked up like 2000s like cereal mascots. He looks like a 2000s like Monster Energy mascot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah,
looks
this
like,
guy would like skateboard on a screen.
he looks like when he talks. So Mo Frackle's moving on to the next bracket because why are you green?
I like Green Elmo.
Why are you green?
Green Elmo
You don't
looks like
him?
he looks so disappointed.
Why did I look up Green Elmo and I'm now on the Green Wiki, which I assume is just all green characters?
They had to make a green Muppet because there weren't any famous green Muppets.
I put them together because they're both green, and it's just so funny because it's like I depicted you as the green Elmo and I'm the Mo Frackle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think Green Elmo, like, what I don't like about him is that because he was originally red and he was just turned green by magic, this is like one of those, like, he turns green and he's like, can I say it? Can I say it? Like, he's coming up with, he is like falling into every stereotype of green character.
Green slurs.
I can't say them. Look
You
at,
can't be
look at
saying
me.
green slurs.
I can't be saying green slurs. Mo Frackle's a green character.
This is
But
a
like,
green
I think
character
Green Elmo
too.
is doing green face right now, okay?
Right.
Get this shit off my fucking screen.
I thought
Mo
you were-
Frackle's fucking awesome.
I know.
He's like
Yeah.
rambunctious. Green Elmo is like gonna show up in Elmo's like fucking twit longer in a few years.
I thought you were
Uh-huh.
gonna be fucking with Green Elmo. I
I
guess
hate
not.
Green Elmo.
All right, so we are on to round 2. There are some
Round
fun
two.
little matches that we got here. We'll start
I'm
with our first one.
terrified.
We're going back to the very beginning. We got our guy Baskerville. And you know, we've been so away for so long from Baskerville. He's kind of like a refreshing sight, to be honest.
Yeah, he's so normal.
I thought he was not at all normal, and I thought he was like a fucking freak, and then I've just seen everything else, and I'm like, yeah, wow, like a normal character.
All right.
Awesome, a dog.
All right.
Baskerville versus
The Ghost of Christmas Past. These are kind of like opposite energies. Baskerville's like high normal, like he just looks like a normal guy. You can put him in anything, but like Ghost of Christmas
I
Past.
really don't like this like corpse that like keeps showing up here. Like this is just fucking scary. I kind of want Baskerville to move on because I think Ghost of Christmas Past is scary, but is not scary in the like nightmare way, which is just like less exciting to me.
To be honest, the more
Yeah.
the more that I look at Baskerville, the more that I like him. Like
Yeah.
Ghost of Christmas Past. I think I made a tweet this last year when I was watching the Muppets Christmas special, or I'm sorry, the Muppets Christmas Carol, and I like said something like I put like a picture of Ghost of Christmas Past, and I was like, what's it? If the Ghost of Christmas Past would have woken me up, I would have beaten this thing with hammers.
Yeah.
I would not beat
Yeah.
Baskerville with hammers. I would give Baskerville a hamburger or something.
Like I would throw a bit of food under the table for Baskerville. I would throw a brick at Ghost of Christmas Past.
I thought the Ghost of Christmas Past was gonna go a little bit further, but it seems like you both fucking
I
with
just-
Baskerville.
Yeah,
scary,
Oscar
but
Bill's
not
real.
scary in the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, this might be one of the harder ones. We got New York.
No, I like New
Let's
York,
fucking go.
But look
but
at
New York's
Nightmare.
going up against fucking Kawaii
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I love Nightmare.
I like New York is cool. I love Kawaii ass Nightmare.
I thought that one of the Yorks was gonna go like most of the way, but I mean, I don't know. We're rocking with Nightmare.
You're putting New York against this fucking lovable, huggable freak of a character who also is like helped the Federal Housing Administration.
I love Nightmare. I love his deeds.
I
I
love
love his
Federal
deeds.
Housing. I love Nightmare.
Yeah,
He has lore. He has style. He has kawaii-ness.
yeah. I think Nightmare's gotta sweep it. This is a
Alright.
fucking banger.
Moe.
Yeah.
This is
so
Kay-
very kawaii.
This
very
is Kay's
kawaii.
way of just getting rid of New York so she doesn't have to feed what's in New York more cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to
he's
keep
more
some for my
power.
fucking self.
This is one of the categories I feel the weakest about. We got Sam Baby versus Beautiful
pretty
Day
s-
Monster.
I like Beautiful Day Monster. You know, I've been a Beautiful
I
Day
like
Monster
Sam
fan
Baby.
since minute one.
It's
I think
gotta be Sam Baby. It's gotta be
Yeah.
fucking Sam Baby.
A January 6th insurrectionist. He's like 6, but he's somehow already getting like the Trump texts. You know what I mean? Like the campaign
This
texts.
guy's 6, but
Yeah.
like when he like wakes up in the morning, he turns on fucking Fox News and goes
Yeah.
in like
He's-
/ conservative.
You know, most kids his age are like, "Mommy, can I have ice cream or money to go buy ice cream from the ice cream truck?" And he's holding his phone up to his mom like, "Mommy, can I have money to donate to the Trump campaign?"
Mommy, can I have money for 9mm ammunition?
I need someone to put Sam Baby down. He's a little bit too strong, IMO.
I think I know who's gonna put him down.
We got Leon.
I love Leon.
The fucking
I
torturer
kinda
of Bill
love, like-
Cosby.
Leon only started being visible to Bill Cosby after he did all of those crimes. He's just this kind of like moral like weight that Bill Cosby
Yeah,
has to weigh. That's
It's like
been, like
his karmic
personified.
punishment.
Yeah. He's like this like fucking demon that follows him around that only he can see and has to like live with. And I think that that's kind of good for Leon.
I think that right now in Bill Cosby's old age, like he like sees Leon at the corner of his eye all the time. Like Leon's out there watching him sleep. But also he's fighting Aristotle, and I just kind of fuck with Aristotle.
Yeah, I like
He's got such
Aristotle
a
a
good
lot.
vibe. Like we're
Aristotle's kind of chill.
we're having
I
the
like
problem
him.
of like the baddest vibes to the worstest guy to like this guy who just has a good vibe.
I like Aristotle a lot. I like that he's learned and kind of studies a lot, but I kind of feel like I like Leon's like karmic punishment type of vibe.
I don't know. Like, the thing is about Aristotle, I feel like Aristotle is like, he could just be like a main Muppet to me.
Yeah,
like, he has like
Yeah.
the vibes, he has the depth.
I'm kind of surprised
He's
he's
got main Muppet
not.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'll throw
yeah.
a stone at both of them. Might stone against
Mhm.
Aristotle. It's got Ed Sheeran hair, but I think that
I-
besides that he's kind of perfect. Like this image is just very powerful, but this
Yeah,
image
and it
is
doesn't have
also-
Bill Cosby.
This image is very
Well-
powerful too. But like the thing is,
Yeah.
I also would like this one to die too, because then we could stop looking at Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But counterpoint, you know, if we're bringing a Muppet out of obscurity, like I think Aristotle has a natural charisma that's going to make him rise to like he could be a main Muppet if he wanted to, but I think
Yeah,
he's
but-
too focused on his studies.
I don't think that Aristotle's been in anything since like the 90s.
Yeah, it's because he's too focused on his studies.
Well,
I
then
think
He
he's
went to
gonna be,
like
like, so
college and
smart.
got 4 PhDs.
Yeah, he's on his like 6th PhD right now. Like Leon is a tulpa, and by more people knowing about him, like the more power he gets and the more he can torment Bill Cosby. So I think that's kind of my
The
reason. for
farther
liking
that we get
Leon.
Leon in the bracket, the more years that Bill Cosby will spend in prison.
Are you implying he's going to get out of prison at some point if we don't?
Yeah.
I want Leon to move on. I want Leon to move on really bad now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rocking with Leon or you rocking with Ari?
Well, I guess I have to rock with Leon now.
Yeah, I think to extend Bill Cosby's prison sentence.
We got your oily motherfucker flute snatcher here.
I love him. He's like a jewel thief.
How is he stacking against this shit? Like,
But he doesn't give you anecdotes to how to like figure out if your marriage is going to work. You know what I mean?
Look at
He
these
doesn't tell
guys.
you if your bitch
Yeah.
wife has bad taste in coffee.
you
You
can
know?
explode and kill your wife. This guy,
He would fuck your wife.
this
Look
guy
at him.
can't get through TSA. These guys are getting through TSA coupons.
You know, I like Wilkins and Wilkins because they present a question. Like,
You know, Wilkin
You know-
or Wonkin? The Wilkin
you know,
or
when
Wonkin?
you're on the altar and you're asking that one question.
Wilkin you or won't
Wilkin? Are you a Wilkin or a won'tkin? And if they say they're a won'tkin, then you kill them and nothing else happens. Then you go on with your life.
And then they come back for the next commercial with Wilkins coffee.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Wilkins.
It's gotta be
Wilkins.
Wilkins. Look at this motherfucker. People rock with Wilkins then. So, oh my god, I've been dreading this one. Okay,
I feel pretty secure and like I love Little Kitty Sparkles. I think Little Kitty Sparkles is like an escaped like wild animal that like a random white lady was like, I need to take in this cat that someone lost.
Now I know that he's like opposing the Queen of the Tuck, but like the thing is about Spamela Hamderson only exists for like one joke, and it's a Baywatch joke, and that isn't even like relevant in 2024. I've seen Baywatch, and it was bad.
I would have given her any more credit if you hadn't said that. Because I think that her being a Baywatch, I like obviously it is, but like that sucks.
She is concerningly well made, but
do you think that they modeled the nipples on? Do you think that the Muppet creators did this?
I was feeling positive, and then you said that. Like I don't know. Like
I'm just trying to put Spamela Henderson in the grave. I love Little Kitty Sparkles. Like he's so.
You almost voted Little Kitty Sparkles out. All right, Kay, you a Little Kitty Sparkles fan?
Yeah, I gotta go with Little Kitty Sparkles. He probably doesn't have model nipples.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys hate the Queen of the Tuck. So this next one, this has got to be the easiest one by far.
Come on.
We got
Let's take a second here. Take a second here and just take in the beauty, the glory of Lunch Encounter Monster.
This might not even be the best picture of him out there. Like
it's not. It's like just like a mediocre picture of him. He would still sweep.
He's got this. He's got mold. Look at this sad sack of fuck. He doesn't want to be alive. And I'll kill him if he wants me to.
He looks like he'd shoot up the office if you made a joke about like pasteurization he didn't like or something.
Yeah, he's going postal.
Going off this fucking bracket.
Yeah,
piece of shit.
Yeah, mercy killing.
All right. So speaking of easy ones, here's Lips. Here's Mo Frackle.
Yeah, Mo Frackle.
I fucking love Mo Frackle.
You know, I
never really liked Lips that much, but Mo Frackle, like he's intense. He's scary.
I get good vibes from Lips, but I don't know. Mo Frackle just has an aura that other motherfuckers on this list just don't have.
Yeah,
he has
anyone who's got
swag.
He's like 4 different creatures at the same time, and I think that's kind of the best. He's like a fucked up green chimera, and I think that's what makes him powerful.
He's Mo Frackle, and he's fucking moving on. All right, so we're in our top 8 here. I don't know. This one's kind of hard. We got Baskerville. I love Baskerville. I kind of like Baskerville the more that I look at him.
Yeah, Baskerville's gross on you.
Baskerville is comforting. Nightmare is the opposite of comforting.
I don't know. He's kind of ginky if you think about it.
Yeah.
He's a little moe, which I think is helping him. But
he's pretty quiet.
And you got to remember, he's a supporter of the Federal Housing Administration.
Yeah, what did Baskerville support?
Doritos.
Baskerville voted for Reagan.
No, he did not.
Baskerville voted for Nixon specifically.
Baskerville can't
Baskerville tried to write in Nixon at the next election after he was like ousted.
Yeah, well, who does fucking Nightmare vote for?
Nightmare doesn't vote.
Yeah.
I feel so bad fucking taking Baskerville out back though.
I'm about to fucking I'm gonna take that dog out back, and I'm putting Baskerville down. I'm telling Baskerville to look out on the water.
No.
Like I hate Baskerville. I want Nightmare's
Why are you so mean to Baskerville all of a sudden?
Because Nightmare is up against him. I love Nightmare.
It could be a nice challenge between friends. It doesn't have to be violent.
No, it could be a nice fight to the death.
All right, who are we euthanizing?
Not Nightmare.
I'm euthanizing Baskerville. I love Nightmare.
He's so happy and ginky.
Move on, you ginky motherfucker.
Sugoi desu ne.
All right, so we got Sam Baby.
Sam Baby
versus Leon.
This one's like probably the hardest one I've had to vote on.
Sam Baby is funny. Sam Baby
is currently committing election fraud to vote at 4 years old to vote for Donald Trump.
Sam Baby watches Fox News and votes for whoever promises to raise the military budget the most.
Okay, well...
Sam Baby is a one-issue voter in its military budget.
He's fighting Leon, and Leon has never voted in his fucking life.
I like Leon as like a just kind of concept. Like no one else, this is the first time that like recorded footage of Leon has showed up, because outside of this, like, he only exists in Bill Cosby's mind.
My problem with Leon is that I think I would like him way more if Bill Cosby did kill himself.
That's true. I feel like Leon needs to step his game up.
We'll vote on this, but if we get news like in the next couple days after like this video goes up that like Bill Cosby killed himself, then like
retroactively Leon wins this whole bracket.
I think we should rock with Sam for right now.
Sam is going to like get into he's going to turn 18 and get into like a predatory military loan for a Dodge Charger and get married at 19.
Yeah,
like
you have his whole life plotted out.
Yeah, he's going to die in a war for oil and love every moment of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna die happy, but he's gonna die like out of gunshot infection.
He's right here with Afghan Hound and Behemoth.
Okay, we got a wonderful, wonderful bracket here.
Oh god, okay. We got Wilkins and Wonkins. Immense aura. Immense aura on Wilkins. And then Little Kitty Sparkles.
I love Little Kitty Sparkles. I feel very strongly about this like scrunkly little freak. But I think
the image that I picked here, like I don't know whether I want to pet Little Kitty Sparkles or punch it in the face. Like
I know what I want to do, and it's neither of those things. I want to like throw Little Kitty Sparkles into like the neighbor that I don't like's yard and just let him figure that out. You know what I mean?
I want to feed it Gabagool.
I do want to feed him a little Gabagool as a treat.
Yeah.
Now,
since we don't have to feed Yorick anymore.
Do you think Little Kitty Sparkles has anything to say about your ongoing marital dispute, though?
No, I don't think that Little Kitty Sparkles talks at all.
They'll tell you how to like sort out like which of your ex-wives you hate the most. They are also a tulpa like Leon, but they're like just for like the most divorced men in the world.
Wilkins and Wonkins, like you like have Wilkins and Wonkins in your brain, and then, like suddenly you wake up and there's like 156 like IED videos on your hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your least favorite person will open up their mailbox and it'll explode and char their face like a cartoon.
And you won't remember any of it, but there is bomb-making materials all over the floor of your apartment.
And you need to run right now.
Yeah,
the apartment
you
got
check your
after
phone and you sent like anonymous tips to the FBI.
I'm sorry, it's gotta be Wilkins Wonkins. Like I like Little Kitty Sparkles.
What do you even do about them?
But like, come on, like if I chose the other thing, fucking Wilkins would kill me. All right, I didn't realize we were gonna have like a hard one. Lunch Encounter Monster.
Fucking beautiful.
So good.
Just a
He's
master.
like one of the best of all times.
Yeah.
And also, like Milk Frackle, he's new to me, but I kind of dig his vibe.
I think Mo Frackle looks like a cereal mascot. He looks like he would give kids like some new type of like diabetes. But Lunch Encounter Monster is like
he has both types of diabetes on his own at the same time.
He is both like a physical, real life Muppet and also like a personification of just unfettered hunger, like just an absolute painful hunger that pierces you to your soul. It's got to be Lunch Encounter Monster. Like,
yeah, I think so.
I think Mo Frackle is beautiful. Just a great man.
All right, so we got #1 Victory Royale winner.
The most beautiful Kauai Moab fucking Federal Housing Administration.
Well, this guy supports the Federal Housing Administration. This guy's a fucking like
this guy does not.
Trump.
He wants the budget to the Federal Housing Administration slashed in favor of the military.
Yeah, this guy's like, I fucking hate squatters. We should shoot them.
Yeah.
All right, can I throw the first stone at Sam? Okay, I like the whole lore and mythos that we've devised around Sam Baby, but I mean, I think the Nightmare's just got an impressive aura, and he's like a cool puppet.
Yeah.
And Sam Baby, I don't even know how he works, like, to be honest.
He would call me a slur. That's for sure.
He's a puppet, but like I don't know where he's controlled from. It fucks me up.
Yeah.
Like when I look at him,
I start thinking, animatronic.
Yeah, dude, he might be. He fucking might be.
I don't think that he can win this bracket because he should be in a Five Nights at Freddy's bracket.
I'll put him in the Five Nights at Freddy's bracket.
He's voting for like whatever candidate like reduces like OSHA violations, like just like whoever makes it easier to die in like an animatronic.
He saw a candidate that was like, I'm going to make there be more OSHA violations, and he immediately committed like 10x election fraud.
To be honest, I think that Sam would vote for Nightmare. If Nightmare was like running for an election, he would be like, "That's the guy I want in office."
Well, because Nightmare would probably also increase the military budget, but for different reasons.
Yeah,
like,
Nightmare wants to like increase misery worldwide.
This is the motherfucker we should have sicked on Bill Cosby. Damn, he would have had that
this
shit.
guy would've gotten
if Nightmare was in Leon's case, Bill Cosby would have killed himself decades ago.
It would have been in the 90s. He would have been out.
He wouldn't even have done anything. He wouldn't have even had time to do anything. Nightmare would have solved that problem at the root.
I think it's got to be Nightmare.
That's gotta be. It's Nightmare. It's easily Nightmare.
So with that,
This one's really hard.
This one is so hard.
This one's rough.
All right.
No, I hate my ex-wife.
We got Wilkins Wonkins. They're so good. They've got an oppressive aura, and I don't
scary.
I don't want to know what happens to us if we voted against them too.
We're gonna get shot in the head.
But also,
the worst part is I know what happens to us if we vote against Lunch Encounter Monster.
Yeah, like
and I think that Wilkins and Wonkins are kind of we're doing like a battle here of the deadly sins. We've killed the 7 deadly sin ones, but we've really brought them back in like more powerful incarnations of them. Wilkins and Wonkins are like perfect representations of wrath,
Yeah, we got the sin of wrath and the sin of ex-wife.
That's kind of worse than wrath.
Anyways, I'm pretty happy with either of them winning, honestly. I think that Lunch Encounter Monster would make a more interesting final, but it's more so who we think is better off here.
No, Lunch Encounter Monster is a representation of hunger, right? Of just a pure, unadulterated, like
this motherfucker
terrifying,
hungry,
all-consuming hunger. Wilkins and Wonkins are missing something here. Not only is Lunch Encounter Monster a representation of hunger, but Lunch Encounter Monster is representative of an even more powerful feeling, the thunder. You know what I mean? The lightning and the thunder.
You're making
and I
me
just
like
think
him
that,
less.
I'm suddenly feeling more positive towards Wilkins and Wonkins.
I was gonna say this last bracket, but I saved this as a sway for K specifically. I think that Lunch Encounter Monster is representative of both hunger and the thunder, and I think that makes him unimaginably powerful.
I think that I'm gonna replace you with Lunch Encounter Monster.
Do you think that they evoke any kind of thunder? The only thunder they evoke is the thunder to see their ex-wife killed.
You can't just say like, oh yeah, I get a feeling when I say a word when I look at this word.
As the Black Eyed Peas said, I got a feeling, okay?
I had a positive thought that's completely unrelated to your thought.
Yeah.
I had in my brain, I played an imaginary Snickers commercial where they had a person who was the Lunch Encounter Monster. And
you're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry is exactly what I thought. So I'm all for Lunch Encounter Monster.
Okay,
I love Lunch Encounter Monster.
It's gotta be Lunch Encounter Monster.
Let's go.
So,
you are you when you're hungry, Lunch Encounter Monster.
Somehow I knew it would come to this.
This finale is kind of insane.
I knew it would come to this.
We got Nightmare. We got Lunch Encounter Monster. These guys.
I don't even know where to begin here.
These guys have such powerful aura.
Like, we've pitted 2 deadly sins against each other. And
what is Nightmare a sin for?
The lust.
Fear. Lust.
We get the sin of lust and we get the sin of thunder over there.
Yeah, lust and thunder, kind of the like scariest two.
Yeah, that's my favorite game.
I think Nightmare kind of represents Genki, and Lunch Encounter is like the opposite.
The deadly sin of Genki.
Lunch Encounter Monster doesn't have to be Genki. Like, look at his fucking aura. He's got such confidence on him. He looks like shit. Like, he probably smells awful, but like he steps in the room with such a presence that like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's pheromone maxing. I think that's what it is.
He's gotta be. He's really gotta be.
He's definitely pheromone maxing. And I think that's probably getting him all of the ladies. So maybe he has a stronger claim to fame to lust.
I don't know, but I feel like Nightmare could really represent anything. Like, there's so much energy going on in this static picture.
Lunch Encounter Monster eats like physical things. Nightmare eats
souls.
Something you can't even like, physically define. He's eating like concept.
Who do I want to win? Who will be better off for winning?
Can we look at Lunch Encounter Monster for a second? I just want to remind you of one fact here. Lunch Encounter Monster is the only Muppet that I know of that is canonically eaten glass.
You didn't watch that episode of fucking Kermit the Frog?
Okay, other than the part where Kermit eats glass. That happened in my Mandela Effect universe. But
Nightmare could only like eat the concept of glass.
Yeah.
Nightmare could eat like the pain that you feel from eating glass, but couldn't eat the glass herself.
I think that Nightmare could also cause the pain of eating glass as well.
But notice that Lunch Encounter Monster doesn't feel pain from eating that glass, and it's not because the glass doesn't like cut him up. It's because Nightmare isn't there to induce the pain from eating the glass.
All right, but
I don't think Nightmare has power over Lunch Encounter Monster.
You know, okay, but to be fair, I think that Lunch Encounter Monster doesn't have power over Nightmare. I feel like
no, it's an impasse. I feel like they both they both dominate two different planes of existence.
Can I say something controversial?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think they should get married.
I was about to say the same thing.
They're like gonna get married and they're gonna look like this in 3 years.
I'm gonna propose something very, very controversial here. I think that they should get married and they should both win this bracket.
Okay,
you know,
if you can have 7 deadly sins, you can have 2.
Yeah, you can have
like,
2
marginally more deadly sins.
We got Fear and we got Thunger, and we're gonna combine them together.
And for Funger,
Lightning and the Funger.
See, it works perfectly.
All right, well, you know what? We don't got a champion today. We get 2 people
we have
going
2
home
champions.
Happy. Wilkins
we
and
got
Wilkins
2.
are probably so mad about the outcome of that.
They're going to try their hardest to break up Nightmare and Lunch Encounter Monster, and they're going to fail. We have invented like next level Yuri here.
I don't care. I'm happy. This is the perfect toxic Yuri, and we invented it ourselves.
It's not toxic. They're nice to each other.
They're happy. They're
happy.
Each other.
This is not toxic Yuri. Take it back.
No.
I'm so fucking mad at you right now.
Anyways,
I'm so fucking mad.
Good job, everyone. We have completed this bracket. Feeling very good about this. Lunch Encounter and Monster and Nightmare are the winners today. Next time we'll have them fight against our previous winner. Dogen. To see.
I think
we have such a good track record.
There's kind of like a Marvel, like Avengers type of battle ready to happen here between those two.
We're gonna have this motherfucking like, actual multiverse within the CMG verse. You're gonna have the fucking scary Detroit house and Osama bin Laden.
That's gonna be a stage.
Yeah, that's gonna be the map.
We should do some
and Everlong will be playing in the background.
Yeah, let's go!
You have to fight in the middle of a soccer match while Everlong is playing.
Shout out the Foo Fighters, shout out fucking Everlong, shout out YouTube for noticing that we
played Everlong.
Yeah, shout out Houses. Alright.
Yay.